Hey YouTube, it's May 13th, Friday the 13th. Just wanted to give you a quick update. It's been about just over 10 weeks, I think, since FFS. And the last few weeks, I would say healing has been going at a bit of a snail's pace. I haven't really had anything much to talk about. That's why you haven't seen any video from me for a little while. But thought I'd do one today. So since last time, I would say the incision line across my forehead has settled down quite a bit more. There's just a little bit of a ridge on this side, but it's very hard to notice unless you're looking from a side angle, and still, like, if you weren't staring at it, you probably wouldn't be able to notice it. There's a bit of a red line going across, but my hair is actually growing back over it, and it's been hiding it pretty well, so I'm pretty happy about that. In terms of the incision along the side of my head, on both sides, I'm guessing you can't see it because it's hidden well within my hair. So I'm pretty happy with the way my doctor had taken this approach. I know it's not a common approach that's been made, so you end up seeing people with scars like on the front here that cannot be hidden, and unfortunately that is the result. So I consider myself to be quite lucky that I did research to find a distinction between the two. What else? Oh, jawline and chin. I was having some doubts whether or not my chin was actually a different shape. Although the people around me would say, yeah, I can notice a difference, but I don't know, like, I'm not sure if it's because I see my chin every day that I can't notice a difference, or because I know that they actually did something, because, I mean, I can see the incision line going all across the inside of my mouth. And there is a plate that goes right down here, and I can actually feel it. Even though I was told I wouldn't be able to feel it, but I'm fairly sensitive about these things, so there's definitely a plate there I can feel. And it's not like it's bothersome or anything, but I do notice it. So I know that they tapered it like that and brought everything closer. So I'm guessing that there's still a bit of swelling along here, because, I mean, my jawline feels a little bit poofy still. But nothing that can't be handled with a little bit of time and patience. Yeah, the tracheal shave, I mean, looks pretty decent from the side, and in terms of the scar, it's quite unnoticeable unless I'm like directly looking up while talking to someone, and it's become really soft. I mean, it's almost the same sensation as the skin around it. So definitely good things are going on there. What else? Oh, behind my brows, I found it kind of odd. Before the surgery, I would just be tweezing normally, and it wouldn't be painful or anything at all because I got so used to it. But now I feel every little hair I pluck out of there. So I'm guessing that's a result of the tissue or whatever underneath that area regenerating and just trying to settle down with my disrupting it. So I was told to wait 3 months before I do any kind of editing, we'll say. I couldn't wait, so I started doing it at the 2-month mark, because I didn't want to look like a Sasquatch anymore. So what else? Oh, I was having difficulty with this side of my mouth, eating, chewing, whatnot, because I used to bite it all the time because it was so numb. Now it's numb, but not to the point where I don't feel it. And interesting enough, whenever I eat or drink something cool, I can feel a tingling sensation from my lip down my chin and kind of down my neck like that. It's a really interesting feeling. It's like getting cold chills or something. It's just on this side too, not on this side or anywhere else. So I'm taking that as a good sign of healing, and I enjoyed the tingling, I guess. I guess I don't have anything else to talk about. Oh, people, there've been a few people that's been asking me what was my process into choosing a doctor. Basically I found a lot of information available on the internet, but a lot of it was kind of gossipy and not really factual. It's more opinions and slander kind of thing, in my view anyways. So I found YouTube to be a great source of information from first-hand experience from people who've actually gone through these things with various doctors, and I didn't just get information from one or two people. I tried to gather as much information from as many different people as possible regarding their experiences, the results, their outcome, their post-surgery care, whether or not they had complications like infections, anything like that, language barrier, financial situations. So I mean, this stuff ain't cheap, you know. So there's a lot of factors to consider, pros and cons. But YouTube was very, very helpful. So thank you to everybody out there that helped me came up with my decision, as well as the people around me, my community. I got to talk to a lot of people in my community that have gone through this. Friends of friends, professionals that have a very good base of information. And I just basically had a very general Q&A list that I had for everybody, actually, that was kind of derived from my YouTube research. So that was very helpful as well. And also trying to just do background checks on the doctors themselves to see what their qualifications are, like where they study, what they're training, what kind of experiences they've had, what kind of results they've had. These are very important factors for me anyways. So that was my process. And even though, like you might come up with a very good conclusion about something, in the end, I mean, the financial aspect of things can really kill the situation. Some of us, I know, would use our line of credit or take out a loan or borrow money from friends and family. Some of us would be fortunate enough to already have a bit of a nest egg. And then there's other of us who just have to keep working hard and save that money and just try to look for, future adventures. So, I mean, we all have our difficulties in life. We all have our challenges, and this is just another step through that adventure. And I wish you all the best. And please keep asking me questions, because I'd be more than happy to try to answer them as best as I can. Until then, I guess, aloha!